Money controls almost every part of modern life. Where you live, what you eat, how much freedom you have. Yet most people leave school knowing nothing about how money actually works. We are taught how to memorize facts, how to pass exams, how to follow instructions. But we are never taught how income is created, how wealth is built, or how money quietly controls our decisions. This is not an accident. From a young age, we are trained to believe that money is earned only by working harder. Get good grades, get a job, work for 40 years, then retire. But this system benefits the system, not you. Let us break down how money really works and why understanding this early can completely change your life. Money is not just paper or numbers on a screen. Money is a tool, and like any tool, it can either work for you or control you. Most people are taught only one side of money: how to spend it, how to save a little, and how to avoid debt. But they are never taught how money grows, how it multiplies, or how it works when you are not working. This is where the difference between being rich and being financially free begins. There are two main ways people earn money. The first way is by trading time for money. You work, you get paid. When you stop working, the money stops. This is the most common path, and it is also the most fragile. One illness, one job loss, one economic crisis, and everything collapses. The second way is by building systems that produce income, businesses, investments, assets. In this model, money continues to flow even when you are not actively working. Schools prepare you only for the first path. They train you to become a good employee, not a good owner, not a good investor. Think about it. You learn algebra, history, science, but no one explains compound interest, inflation, cash flow, or risk management. Yet these concepts affect your life more than almost anything else. Inflation quietly reduces the value of your money every single year. If your income does not grow faster than inflation, you are actually getting poorer, even if you are working harder. This is why saving alone is not enough. Saving protects money, investing grows money, and understanding this difference is critical. Another thing schools never explain is debt. There is good debt and bad debt. Bad debt is used to buy things that lose value: luxury items, expensive phones, cars you cannot afford. Good debt is used to acquire assets, businesses, real estate, investments. But because this distinction is never taught, many people fear all debt or misuse it. Now let's talk about mindset. Money is not only about numbers, it is about behavior. Two people can earn the same income and end up in completely different financial positions. Why? Because one understands money and the other does not. Financial education shapes how you think, how you spend, how you invest, and how you respond to opportunities. People who understand money think long-term. They delay gratification. They make decisions based on leverage, not effort. People who do not understand money focus on short-term pleasure. They spend first, save what is left, and hope for luck. Another powerful truth is this: your income is not your wealth. Wealth is what remains when your income stops. If you stop working tomorrow, how long could you survive? 1 month? 3 months? A year? This question alone reveals everything. True wealth is having options, time, and control over your life, not flashy purchases. Another concept that is rarely explained is opportunity cost. Every dollar you spend is a vote for what you value, a vote for your future. When you spend money on things that do not grow your future, you are silently choosing short-term comfort over long-term freedom. This does not mean never enjoying life. It means understanding trade-offs. Financially educated people ask different questions. Instead of asking, "How much does this cost?" they ask, "What will this cost me in the future?" That shift alone changes everything. Let's talk about income streams. Relying on one source of income is risky, especially in a fast-changing world. Technology, automation, economic cycles, everything changes. Building multiple income streams creates stability and power. This does not mean doing everything at once. It means starting small and learning online businesses, content creation, investing, skills that scale. The goal is not to work more. The goal is to build smarter. Another important lesson is this: money rewards value, not effort. You can work extremely hard and still be underpaid because effort alone does not determine income. Value does. The more people you can help, the bigger the problem you solve, the more value you create. Understanding this shifts your focus from working harder to becoming more useful. Now let's address fear. Many people avoid learning about money because it feels complicated or intimidating. But money is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned. No one is born financially smart. They are trained, and the earlier you start, the more powerful the results. Time is the most important factor in wealth building. Not luck, not talent. Time. Compound growth rewards patience and punishes delay. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. But the good news is this: it is never too late to start learning. Every step you take toward understanding money increases your control over your life. That is the real goal, not being rich, but being free. Freedom to choose, freedom to say no, freedom to design your life. This is why financial education matters. Not to impress others, not to chase status, but to build a life where money serves you instead of controlling you. If you understand how money works, you stop fearing it, you stop chasing it blindly, and you start using it intentionally. And that is when everything changes. If this helped you, subscribe for daily money lessons.